Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center. It's great to see you. Great to be here with you in this world of magic and miracles. I think of courage a lot for each one to deliver what they came to deliver, for each of us to sit in this chair and deliver a message that's from inside of us. Takes great courage. And then I think of ecstasy, a word that describes the feeling that we're all having as the new energy flows in and changes us in an instant without any details. We're in ecstasy. And it's only when we step from that feeling that we feel like we're not there. But everything is coming forward so strongly, and we're all moving to places we've never been before. It's quite a feat to feel something, be moved to a different place, and it all happened in an instant so that you can't really explain it. Yet it's happening to each one of us over and over and over again as the energy pours in and shifts everything in a moment. Perfection now lives here, and it's unconditional. It's perfection in spite of anything you're experiencing. It's perfection because of what you're experiencing. There's nothing less than perfection, nothing more than perfection. The word takes on the feeling of everything is where it belongs. Everything is in its right place. You walk into a room, many times something may catch your eye that needs to be moved or shifted. But in this new world, nothing needs to be shifted. It's just perfection. And it's only when we think it's a problem that we leave the space of perfection. We are about to receive our awards for Best Supporting Actor in a Role and Best Lead Actor in our own story. We have been the most amazing supporting actors ever, supporting each person, supporting humanity. And at the same time, we've been the lead actor and the lead person in our own life and world. And both things are impacted with this energy. First you, then your supporting role. And the bloom for each is incredible. Many times we aren't able to contain the feelings that pour out, and they cause us to leak without explanation. And these things that come into our lives, they come at the perfect timing. There's no reasoning or understanding why this is happening now, because we're looked after and because it's time. Most of the time, as I sit here and speak before you, or I watch others speak, I'm taken to a place where I feel my destiny. I feel it standing right beside me. And I feel all the format and limitations of the human experience. And I feel myself bursting through and bursting out. I feel myself going to the place that was placed in me from the beginning of time to experience. I feel my Creator. I feel my heart close to the Creator. I feel the love. I feel our union. And it's almost too much to bear. That is my desire, is to experience what was placed in me, what I know somewhere far beyond what I can even say. And your desire is perfect for you. It is our destiny to experience what we were given to experience. And that is growing, coming to the fore, becoming stronger and stronger. And it's pushing everything else in the background. All other communication, all other realities pushed in the background, yet still existing, so that we can go back and forth. But I remember words for all of us who have sung or tried to sing, and we have a sense of perfection of singing the note perfectly, being in the right pitch. And then someone will say, "You're holding back." And you think, I was trying to sound good, but the holding back is who we are inside. That being, we hold back and we feel the format of the human and the restrictions And we don't know it as we're in the middle of it. But when we hear those words, you held back. You had more to give. We know it inside of us. So we all will break free, break beyond the holding back. I don't know what it'll look like, but I can feel it. And I can feel it in myself. And where we go and where you go and where I go will be where I always wanted to go, where you always wanted to go. And you'll break all the bonds and all the chains. And even as I say these words, I can feel it in each person. I can feel your arms extending out from you, breaking free. So that you that sits behind the you that you see is in front. And so that you go where you always wanted to go, amongst the stars, beyond all limits. May you feel the you that sits behind with a smile come forward. And may you run past the constraints and the limitations that we took on, never looking back, never holding back. If I could put my hands around you or extend them out without blowing up the world, I would. But that is how I feel. That is what's happening to me. And that's what I know is happening to you at the perfect timing and the perfect rate for you. Because it's time and because the energy has come. It's come for me. It's come for you. It's come for everyone. And there's no going back. So we fly off into everywhere, not even having an idea of how to get back. The breadcrumbs of our old identity blown away in the breeze, so that when you turn to look back, they're gone. And you stand in an open field or in the middle of the stars and wonder, where am I? What do I do now? And that lasts for 30 seconds. And then you fly. Because that other being was the only one that really thought. There'll be no thinking. you'll just fly. I will always have your best interests at heart. Even when you are against me, I have your best interests at heart because I can see you. When your behavior is hurtful, I have your best interest at heart because I know you. And even when you are from another realm, a realm where the natural caring is not a part of your nature, I have your best interests at heart because I love you. If someone does not have your best interests at heart, there is no place for you to go, no hope, and no reason for you to change. As long as there is one who can hold that space, there will never be a final condemnation, but instead an extended olive branch to always give room for the true being to come to the fore when the programmed aspects start to fall into the background. We don't have to tolerate any behavior, and we may have to speak with great authority to stop someone from hurting others, but we will still have their best interests at heart. Without the ability to have their best interests at heart, you will be doing the same thing as those that you speak to and those that you find repulsive. To have all of humanity's best interests at heart is a place of power, of great strength, courage, love, empathy, compassion, and perspective. It reflects a vibration that is above and not below, an awareness that sees the purpose in everything, and a view that sees and appreciates the value of the turmoil that's needed to produce the wave, the manure needed to produce the flowers and to produce our food, to see the beauty and perfection that lies behind all beings, first in yourself and then in others, is the ultimate awareness of gratitude for those that have had our best interest at heart in spite of our behavior and our lack of expressing and seeing the truth, of seeing the bigger picture and not being able to love. As we continue to move further into this new world, let us hold a space for those that will come behind us, not only the ones that we like, the ones that make us happy, but more importantly, let us hold a space for those that we don't like, the ones whose behavior bothers us, and the ones who we don't think are awake. In those moments of judgment, may we remember these words of love and courage that have been lived by every master in the beginning, since the beginning of recorded time. And they said so lovingly, so gently, and without condition, I will always have your best interests at heart. I will always have your best interest at heart. So now, in the perfection of everything lies your perfect life. In the perfection of everything, there is your perfect health. In the perfection of everything, there is your magic. Thank you, everyone. I am David.